last session with us, we finally got here to Pembroke Hospital, and we got the perfect cover. Now, while we were away, I did figure out, well, not figure out, but something I decided to do in regards to this location right here at the hospital, man. You know how I had the option to feed on that character Clay Cox when we first got here? I decided that since this is our hideout, this is going to be our cover and all that, this is a no-go zone. There will be no feeding within these walls. Not on humans, anyway.
Okay.
Not on humans, because think about it. If we already got the perfect cover. If we start feeding on people within the vicinity, shit's gonna get caught on, you know?
Oh yeah. Everybody be like, "Whoa, it's the guy with the eerie glowing eyes and who's pale and only comes out at night. It's him."
Well, they did figure out a story for that. He works night shift here at the hospital. That's what the director said when he first brought us here.
In the garden.
That's a good cover.
I should investigate.
It is.
If they were to find somebody.
Oh, there's already a skull here. Oh, shit. Ah, damn. My first death. Epic fail.
It happens.
It does, especially when you charge into a fight with only partial health. You have been defeated. But, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, we already got the perfect cover as a blood transfusion specialist working in a hospital during the night shift. So for bodies to just start popping up, drained of blood and whatnot, you know, that's... And shortly after our appearance, it's like, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's like when Bruce Wayne returns, Batman suddenly shows up. Coincidence? I think not. Christopher Nolan.
So I'm taking this poetry class
Okay.
this summer, as you know.
Okay, poetry
And
class.
we are encouraged to comment on each other's poetry.
Okay.
As you know, poetry is a very personal thing. Now, when people start touching on very tragic subjects like, you know, sexual assault and rape and things like that, it is honestly a little hard to comment. And I just saw somebody leave the worst comment ever. I'm not even going to read the whole comment. I'm just going to start it off.
A new surgeon at the Pembroke
Oh,
Hospital.
wow. This is such a good poem.
Your name has
I
no
really
meaning to
feel
me,
what you felt.
You're nothing but dust
Seriously?
blown by the winds of eternity.
Seriously.
I beg your pardon.
What are you
What the
begging
hell?
for, mortal? My clemency?
Yeah.
Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined
So
to
all I
mercy.
did, I just left
You'll
ellipses
never forget the night you
under that
Thelma
person's
Howcroft.
comment. And,
You keep calling
and
me.
then I wrote, dude, you don't get
Why
it.
is that?
That's the poem that you weren't
And
supposed
if
to
I'm
comment
mortal,
on.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, Dr. Reed, if you
Oh,
must,
hold
You
up.
can't give constructive
I'm a
feedback on
vampire.
that. Oh,
She
hi,
just...
vampire.
Yeah. Well, this is Thelma, so where's Luis?
At the bottom of the cliff.
Probably.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Ooh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like?
She's one of those.
Hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh
She's handy
cracks and
capable.
fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
So get it.
Cotard syndrome.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Highcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Lady, you have no idea.
Check your mesmerize.
She's a level 2, it looks like.
So you can't do it yet. Alright, maybe you should work on that. Getting your mesmerize skill up.
I'm assuming
Maybe.
you must be a patient here.
I'm trying to figure out
Am I
how
right?
to, though.
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Okay.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here.
She's talking
are
about
not
the
your
skulls.
enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
Well, I'll say it a
Don't
little
worry.
louder. I don't think they heard you
These
down the
people
hall.
will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Mortal.
Yeah. Wow, I misread that. Where it says citizen, I thought it said a new crazy. New citizen investigation is available. Press that to open. Okay. You can start a new citizen investigation by tracking a square and access your map. Okay. Thelma is affected by Cotard syndrome and believes she is Vampyr. Oops. Oh, I didn't unlock his hints yet.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Mistress of the Dark. Alright, so take 2 on this nocturnal ass whooping.
Oh yeah?
Yep. Gonna try it again.
Your ass whooping.
Gonna get that ass whooped. But yeah, as far as, like I said, this place is gonna be a no-go zone for my feeding activities or vampiric activities. And also the fact I'm gonna try and make it the play style as far as fighting similar to damn. You remember Dracula Untold? Something similar to that. Particularly the climax where Dracula's fighting against the Sultan. You know, he's just really using his vampiric abilities, just flip.
Yeah.
Damn it. Of course, I'm not very good at it.
Round 2. I thought he had you.
Yeah, so did I, but thankfully I used my little healing ability right here.
Thankfully.
Yep. It's a shame I can't feed on his corpse. You know, the blood's still warm and all that. Rogue Skull. Dazzled Skull. What? Oh, little above my pay grade on that level. Huh. Gonna have to be careful. Probably about to get my ass whooped. Wow, those claws do a good amount of damage.
know, I wish they can. I feel like this game would have been better suited as like a mystery game. I can tell already.
What do you mean? Like Sherlock
Well,
Holmes, but with vampires?
You have two systems butting heads. This combat system.
Yeah.
Barely do any damage, and you're supposed to be a vampire. And this system where you're learning about people, you're unlocking tools, they're conflicting.
Yeah.
Cool, but conflicting.
Yeah, they're not cohesive.
Yeah, this fight should have been by like video game standards.
And then there's that instance right there where he can hit you mid-attack.
Yeah, he tearing you up.
There we go. Even though they
You
were
know what?
high.
You should go rest.
I really should, yes.
Yeah, because
But
I
first things
still see
first.
it in the corner where it's saying rest to evolve.
Oh yeah, I see it too, but the more I feed, the more experience points I have to evolve.
Ah, I see what you mean. Then
So, I'm doing this.
child.
So I'm taking care of this investigation real quick. And then moving on to the next stage.
Gotcha.
But yeah, definitely combat system wise, I mean, like you said, you're a vampire. This should have been over a while ago with that fight.
Oh, go on dark for a moment.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep pressing that thing and that's a sprint. Okay. Well, he just full on venom that shit. Quarantine, contagious disease. Okay, so I can't go that way. Okay, so how much? Oh. I got bullets. Alright, so this is clearly the location. Okay. Here we go. Milton and Peepa forever. Alright, so where is he? There he is.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Of course.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Well, very well then.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
No, nothing wrong at all.
Goodbye, Milton.